Throw that coffee down your throat hole. It's hot. Wipe that put. No, wait, that's not how it goes. Get that pus up out your eyes. Oh no. So tasty. Free markets. It's early. Something, something, something. Kurt in the house. How you doing, brother? Smash the like. What's going on, Kurt? You're available in the morning all of a sudden? Haven't seen you in the morning for a second. Good morning, everyone. Let me know. God damn it. All right. Can you hear that? Can you hear the bell? Ding, ding, it's ding, too early, but ding, 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 ding. Did you hear that? Can you hear these? Can you hear the prices right? I know. Look at Thomas. Smash the like. We got 2 people in the chat. We got 2 likes. Love you long time. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Noster Thomas. I am the bombest. So tasty. Free markets. Did you guys hear? Can you hear the ice machine? I got it working. I just don't know if it's playing. Yeah, I am too. I sing it like all day long. I'm so it's the worst earworm ever. Guys, come on.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
You're welcome.
I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it?
Awesome. So tasty. Free markets. Throw that coffee down your... I've been listening to that song for years. Years, guys. Probably since like 2013, 2014, circa. They've had that song forever. So, I mean, I've probably heard that song more than any song on the planet now that I think about it. All right, so we have a bit of a situation. You might not know this, but the stock market and crypto is back in crash mode. I'm of the opinion the Fed was on the right track, but they should have raised it like 150 basis points. They should have raised it 150 basis points yesterday. Minimum. I think the Fed needs to come out in the next emergency meeting, like in the next week, if things don't stabilize, which I'm not really sure it's going to. Be like, you know what, guys, we're going to raise it 200 basis points. Just shock it, get it under control. It was mentioned last week by SETI that like 100 basis points would be the biggest hike ever. Actually, so I was watching this other bro, and so it was in the 80s, and Volcker raised it like 500 points in April of 80, and then he lowered it by like, I don't know, we'll try and find the info, but he raised it really high 1 month, and then he lowered it just as much plus a little bit more next month. And then a couple months later, he did the same thing, and it was like 450 and 500 basis points. Biggest hikes ever, and it fixed everything, right? So in the bond market, all my sources are telling me the bond market is saying minimum we need to be at 2.5% right now. Obviously, when did I say I would stop evening streams? I know I keep threatening to do that. I will tell you tonight, there is 0 chance of me doing an evening stream because I got to do a switch cutover. But we'll do game night tomorrow night maybe, or just hang out or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know if DFK is good enough to really do a game night. You threaten it? Yeah. T-Top in the house. How you doing, brother? Did I get everyone? Did I say Retro in the house? Greg in the house? Lots of people in the house. I only see 2 likes though. A lot of people in the house. Only 2 likes. Speaking of shills, I don't. I also threaten to do this every stream. I haven't been. It's been some quick blurbs. Well, let's pop on over to the validator. 4 people in the house. 4 likes. I'm so humbled, everyone. Gonna be the end of you? Yeah. It is going to be, no, going to be the end of me. It is going to be the end of me. I worked 8 hours and streamed 5 hours yesterday. Do the math. You love, yeah, of course you love validator talk. You get to flex. All right. Google Harmony One staking, or you can just use the link down below. You click on this link right here. You go over to validators. It's unelected. There's only 162 elected validators. Most of them are cartel mafia. Harmony One has a problem. Hell, Cosmic Universe is barely elected. They only have 4 million. Oh, that must be self-stake. What is going on here? I mean, look at this problem. Binance is staking almost 1 billion Harmony One, which means they're heavy control. If you're staking with that means Binance, like half the time you can't even withdraw your Harmony One. Barnswoggle P. Horsetooth in the house. How are you doing, brother? Great, yeah, great stream until Barnswoggle rugged it. I don't even know. Is my shit still broke? All right, it looks already dueling. It's still broke. And these assholes, like I can't. Yeah, we can't stop this shit, can we? They need to fix this. I said something in the Discord. But these idiots should just talk about the dumb shit. All right, I'm just gonna get frustrated. Garbage ass project. They can't do anything right. Idiot team. Just a bunch of a-holes waxing on about how Jewel's going to $30. This is the greatest project in the world. You know, interesting enough, I was watching Millennial Money yesterday, and they were talking about, Graham Stephan was talking about how Axie Infinity is a massive Ponzi. And then Andre Jick, who admittedly said he knows nothing about the project, said it's not a Ponzi. Well, I'm here to tell you, Axie Infinity is a project. I mean, a Ponzi. The team even admitted it. I mean, DFK's a Ponzi. DFK can't survive without adoption. Eventually, it all falls apart. I will say, though, they're doing a really good job of building an economy. Like you have to mine for gold, you have to spin gold, you have to mine for jewel, you have to spin jewel, things like that. The Ponzi comes in, I guess, with both Axie Infinity and DFK. The problem comes in with these heroes. You just pump out heroes, and the more heroes you pump out, it's like super inflation, right? Hyperinflation. So they got to figure that part out. Bill Skaw or whoever is going to come in and say DeFira. It wasn't Bill, but DeFira does have like a burning mechanism. They need to put up to a vote some kind of burning mechanism on heroes, or eventually this thing will eventually fall. I mean, it's already fallen. I mean, do we even want to look? All right, let's finish the validator talk. All right, only 162 validators. And what is Robo Validator? Validator 1, KuCoin. I don't know what these two are, but I'm curious. Rock the Blockchain, top 5. Not anymore, bro. Chickens Validator. All right, let's go over to all. And then you're going to search for your boy Nostradamus, who is the bombus. 79,629. Let's see what we got going on. So we got Kurt. I just realized what Kurt did. Oh, I'm stupid. 69,420. Is Kurt Elon Musk? Kurt, are you Elon Musk? Get on that game shard? Yeah, I'm already like tied to shard 1. So unless shard 1 becomes the game shard, I think I need to get like 6 million or 8 million to be able to add another shard. So we got my 10,000, we got Bill Scaw's 100. For shame, guys, for shame. I don't know who this 109 is, but I greatly appreciate him. Let's see what this guy's up to. I mean, that isn't very cool, Tom. You're sitting there doing private investigation on people's addresses that stake to you. That's not a very good way to get loyal people. Oh, hey Kurt, thanks for staking. Let's see what you're spending your Harmony 1 on like an idiot. All right, my portfolio. Oh, look at this. I got nothing staked. Let's see. So tasty. Free market. It's hot. Oh no. Free market. All right, I'm going to buy some Harmony 1. Getting it done. Everyone, let's do this together. Let's buy some Harmony 1. Oh, it's just for staking. A lot of people dogging Axiom, but at Night of the Fire, I used to manage scholars. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, this is the first time you ever admitted this, Retro. Like you've been keeping that under wraps. You used to manage scholars. We've talked about Axiom a million times. You never told us that you were an Axie Infinity slumlord. Never saw that. Wait, you never saw what? No, I know, Kurt. I'm just kidding, brother. There's only about 110K. To avoid the bro, what? You never saw what? Avoid what nickname? Oh, Slumlord? Oh, that's too late. You're now a Slumlord. You should have just kept. Yep, you're done. It's over, bro. The party's over. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Slumlord Retro in the house. So he had his whip. He had his whip on a stable of like 20 Filipinos. Well, we know slave. I kid. Who knew? All right, let's buy some Harmony 1. So tasty. Buy crypto. 1. How much will $50 buy me? $55 will buy $55 will buy me 2,072 insufficient balance. I can't. I've already over my daily allowance because I sent $10,000. All right, I'll do it tomorrow, guys. Hopefully, Harmony 1. All right, just an FYI. Let me show you how crazy I got. Anyway, you would go here and you would stake. You would stake to the great, and another good one. Oh wait, we're not looking at it. We got to get, even though Baby Pleb, that slacker hasn't been around lately, we still love some Baby Pleb. Project Harmony, let's check on him. He's got a validator. I promise to keep my rates at 5% unless some shit happens and, you know, who's Big Papa for Baby Pleb? Someone pledged 100,000. What is this fish? Sealed Fira, Hermes Bar. I wonder. All right, stop, Tom. Just stop. All right, just to give you a big FYI. This is what I did this morning. I got my money from Gemini. I sent 10,000 on Binance because that's the daily limit. I'm gonna send another 10,000 tomorrow. And I'm going to put in more limit orders. So this is craziness, right? I put in a limit order to buy Cardano, $3,000 at 15 cents. Ethereum, 10.2 Ethereum at $490. And Harmony One at sub a penny. I'm looking to buy 210,000 Harmony One at 0.0095. Now, this is the end of the world type bids. But maybe we get a big flush and maybe it gets filled. These are limit orders. I can always cancel this and buy it like near market if I want to. But at least I got some money over there and I'm taking a shot. Maybe it gets filled. Major in the house. How you doing, brother? You know what? I played it early. I'm going to play it late. Ding, ding, ding. Uh-oh. Let's see. There's something in crypto gaming. Sadly, it's being implemented. Yeah, I mean, it's slow. Crypto gaming, for the most part, is like a year old. How do I get one of those? That's pretty dope. I'm getting one of those. Is there a store? Is there a DFK store? I don't have any money, but I'll... Yep, no one gives a shit that we have stuck heroes. I remember them talking about a store. Let's see if it's under links. White, info, yield, blog, GitHub, Medium, Twitter, Reddit, Telegram, Facebook, YouTube. How many YouTube subscribers do they have? 5.6K subscribers. Not bad. eFiber can't even get over 1,000, chumps. Like a chump. Where's the store, guys? Where is the store? Is there a link? I want to throw the money. Hey, Koska in the house. T-Stout in the house. How is everyone doing? A lot of people in the house. How many likes do we got? We got to get to 15 likes and I'll drop the Discord link. You know, eventually I do want to get to a point where, well, I'm not going to tell you now, but keep hitting the likes. Let's get more people to the channel. And I do have some exciting things planned down the road. I'm going to have to keep you in suspense. For now, the best you can do is hit the like button. I would tell you to comment because comments help drive the YouTube algorithm, which is the dumbest thing on the planet because the comments on YouTube is about the most broke thing on the planet. All it is just garbage scams after garbage scams. And don't even get me started. All right. Have you tried out? Yeah, we have. And in fact, I got heroes that are stuck, and I've said something in the Discord 3 times. Fallen on deaf ears. I think Farnswiggle comments on your videos. What comments on your videos? Question mark. What does that mean, Retro? You want to see what comments on my videos look like? A lot of Spanish scams. Like I don't have time to go through here and do this, and it doesn't do any good. All the blah blah. Every now and then I'll catch someone like, look at this, just scam after scam. And I'm a small channel. The big channels are 20 times worse. It's impossible. Why are all these Spanish? Like, what's going on? And there's a lot of telegrams and send me BTCs. It just nonstop. Now comment on the video. You can't, the problem, and I hate this too, you can't comment. I don't know if the YouTube algorithm is different for live streams, but you can't comment on this video until after it's over. But comments are just like Twitter's broke. Elon needs to buy YouTube. Elon needs to buy YouTube and fix YouTube. But look, bros, I got stuck already dueling. I can't do shit. I can't cancel them. Farnswoggle's in the same boat. I say shit in the Discord and they're like, me. The devs are sleeping, don't give a shit. I don't know. I guess me and Farnswoggle are the only people on the planet that did private duels and no one else is complaining. Yeah, I guess I could, but then I might trick some idiot into thinking like, oh, I love this post. This, like this guy says he can make you a lot of money. If I go harding and replying, it's just going to be like, And I don't even know, right? I don't even know. The best way to get the algorithm to fire up, the 2 best ways to get the algorithm to fire up on a normal video is watch time and likes. The comments help, but the biggest one I think is watch time. So when I'm sitting here streaming for an hour and a half to like 3 to 5 hours, how many people are watching that entire stream, right? So I don't know how much that's hurting me, but I think, the likes helps a lot on live streams. On regular videos, it's all about getting them engaged and keeping them engaged. If YouTube sees that they're engaged in your video, like a certain percent, it'll start pumping it out. And then there's also other tricks you can do, like if you promote other videos and you get people to click to other videos in your thing, they see that they're engaged in your content. And then the trick is really to have a bunch of videos drive traffic to one specific video that's like a high performer. There's a lot of those things you can do. You know what I'm saying though? Like for me, I'm kind of lazy and I just enjoy hitting go live and talking to you guys. Yeah, if you core brothers watch it all, that's some I greatly appreciate that. Let's see. So the DFK duels are kind of cool, but it's just very passive. You just send your shit off. Hopefully, I guess it's just like a mini game. Hopefully, it's just the beginning. It's just a foundation. Looks like we need to talk about this stock market situation. So hopefully there's a lot more to come with that. It's just a start. Just reply then with haha. I guess. Jonathan in the house. How you doing, brother? What's a good amount of harmony one to have? Would love your opinion. It's relative That's kind of a complex question. It's relative to, all right, so the first thing you got to do, and everyone needs to take notes, but most of this chat knows the answer. Do not invest. Like, first of all, you got to set the money aside that you can afford to invest. So you have to have a bag of cash. And this answer is different for everyone. Every answer down the road is different for everyone. So whatever amount you say, okay, I'm going to invest this, and I think right now is one of the best times in the past, like since the 2008 crash and the dot-com crash, this is the best time to be investing, right? We're at those times again. It may be better. It might go down, and the more it goes down, the better it becomes. We recovered from the dot-com crash. We recovered from everything. Every time it's end of the world, we're nearing end of the world. It's time to invest, and that time's now. So you have to have disposable income, and then you have to say, okay, I'm going to invest this, and especially in crypto, and even more especially in Harmony One, you got to consider it loss. Like it's gonna, you know it's gonna suck to lose it, but you got to consider it loss. So you're gonna say, so say for you it's $100,000. I have $100,000. I'm already a multimillionaire, or I got like 700,000. You know, I have a great job. I got 100,000 I can invest, right? Consider if it all goes to zero, I'll be fine. If you don't, if you're not doing these things, you're setting yourself up to lose. You invest if you're YOLOing and you really need it, and it's going to make it hard times if it goes down. You're going to panic sell. If you can't afford to lose, you're going to panic sell, or you're going to get effed, right? You're going to take it in the behind. So figure out that amount. So let's say it's 100,000. Now, me personally, now you got to figure out what your risk tolerance is, right? What percentage of your portfolio do you want to put in high risk? I would put Harmony One as high risk to medium risk. It's something that can fail. Though I think personally it's something that will at least make it to the next bull market, and you'll be able to get it somewhere between a 5 to a 20 to a 30x return on it, maybe a 50x, right? I think it will see $1 in the next bull run if it survives, and I think it will survive. So you might say, okay, I'm willing to put 5% or 10% of what I'm investing into that, right? Now, we got some wackos in the chat that will do things like go all in Harmony One. And you know what? Like sometimes that shit works out. There's plenty of people, all they did was all in Tesla. They believe in Tesla. I mean, for the most part, I believe in Harmony One. For the most part, I think it has a good chance to survive. I mean, there were times where, you know, Tesla looked even worse than Harmony One looks now. And now Tesla's on pace to be the top company in the world. And the people that nail those become some of the richest people in the world. Maybe Harmony One does that for some people, but it's a very, you know, the percentages are low. You know what I'm saying? So figure out how much you can afford to invest, and then figure how much, in my opinion, you want to take of that portfolio and put it into medium and high risk. So for me, I just showed you, I put $10,000. I sent $10,000 over to Binance, and I put in bids, 50% of it in ETH, 20% of it, which is a high amount. So I put 20% of 10,000 into a buy order for Harmony One, right? And then 30% for Cardano. But I'm sending over another $10,000 tomorrow. So that's really going to cut that down to about 10%, because I'm not putting in another buy order. It's probably going to be like a buy order for Bitcoin, one full Bitcoin at like $9,000, and then another $1,000 on Cardano. So overall, on $20,000, I'm allocating about 10% to Harmony One, which is kind of high, but I really like the risk reward. And again, I really think I mean, part of me is like, Tom, just put the whole 20,000 in Harmony One, right? So, which is counter to just about everything I said. But I think, you know, overall, that 20,000 of my real overall portfolio is probably would make it around like 15 or 20%, which is high again. But again, I think there's such a really good chance that you can, you can make a good bag on Harmony One just by waiting for the next bull run, waiting for it to explode, and then selling. Whether or not Harmony One succeeds or not, again, I'm not sure. I'm more leaning towards it will versus it won't, but I'm fully aware of the fact that it might not, right? Hopefully that hopefully that answers your question. Very long-winded answer. So what's the goal? How many one you trying to accumulate? Well, my goal would ideally be 4 million, but I don't think that's going to happen. 4 million, I could stop begging for you guys to stake on my validator, and I could just be worry free. I get to stake 4 million. Like if I could buy 4 million Harmony One right now and stake it, and 4 million Harmony One. Let's see. I mean, I could probably. What is the price of Harmony One? $0.0259. 104,000. If I liquidated my Ethereum and I liquidated my Bitcoin, I can do it, but I'm not going to do that. And then I could stake it and I can be, maybe, no. Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anything. My favorite high performer video was where Tom alienated. Was that when I said I didn't like cheeky crypto and their accents annoyed me? Hey, look, if cheeky crypto got on the air, I would go ahead, cheeky crypto, get on the air and say, man, this guy's nasally voice annoys me. It'll probably get me a couple subscribers. T Stout says go all in. Why do you guys got to keep bringing out all my like racism and shit? I'm not racist, guys. I'm really not. Cotton jokes. God damn it, dude. Stop saying cotton. Yeah, how sad is it that just saying the word cotton can give you the moniker of being a racist? High risk of getting filthy rich. What if I go all in Harmony One? You bought your bag when it was 1 cent, watched it go to all-time highs and didn't sell any. It isn't a mistake yet. I mean, I bought a lot of bags. I was late to Harmony One. I started buying Harmony One around 17 cents. The fact that you were buying Harmony One at a penny means you should be the one doing YouTube channels. We should have been watching you, right? I wish I would have had the foresight to buy Harmony One at a penny. Oh no, you're still up 250%. If you're staking it, and earning more, talk about your first world win, Jonathan. Talk about your first world problems, brother. Yeah, it sucks. You didn't sell it at the top. I got caught with my pants down too. Like I didn't sell on the top. I didn't sell Cardano at $3. I started buying it at 15 cents. I didn't sell Polkadot at $70. I started buying that at $10. I didn't sell Bitcoin at 70,000. I started buying that at 10,000. I didn't sell Ethereum at 4,900. I started buying that at 400. My average cost all in on Ethereum was like $1,400, less than $1,400. Like I stopped, it was probably around $1,400. I could have made a bag there too. So hindsight's 2020. Don't worry about it. Hopefully you got cash on the side and you're scooping some shit up right now. All right, let's talk about this situation in the stock market. Overnight, last night, yesterday, the stock market and the futures were pumping. Things were looking pretty good. Stock market was, racing. It liked the Fed decision. Unfortunately, like I started off the stream was saying, the bond market saying, nah, bro, you need to raise the rates to like 2.5%. So then it's back in crash mode. The Nasdaq's now down 382 points. Bitcoin's hovering around 21,000. We'll take a look at that in a sec. The E-mini S&P's down. The S&P futures are down 108. It's a pretty big move. What is crude oil? Crude oil's down $2 a barrel. That's good. Gold's at $1,828. This is a flight to safety. It hasn't been a flight to safety. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the dollar. I'm still green on ADA. I am now negative on ADA. I would say my average cost on ADA is 50 cents. But I've earned free ADA, so I'm probably green. I'm red like a mofo on Harmony One. I'm red on Ethereum. And I'm still positive on Bitcoin. I'm down. Since the beginning of like 2021, I'm down probably 100 grand. But I'm at 50 to 100 grand, somewhere around there. So, yeah, it's not a lot of fun, but it's not fun, but I'm more excited about crypto than I have been in a very long time. Because again, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Watch your expenses and invest as much as you can afford to lose right now. ETH was dumb unless you bought it like 80 bucks. I mean, is that an over exaggeration? I started buying it like 350, but not a lot. I didn't start FOMOing in hard until like 1,000, 1,100. All right, should I liquidate everything right now and just go all in Harmony One? Is that is that the financial advice everyone's giving me? So here, like I showed yesterday, here's my target on Harmony One, but I guess I just put a buy order in for down here. Again, if it wicks down, if they have a manipulation move down, maybe I get a couple bags. Or maybe it all goes to zero and I lose it all, right? You got to be ready for all scenarios. Again, no one expected Terra Luna to be basically dead on arrival today. So if you think it can happen to your favorite coin, I mean, Terra Luna, again, it's kind of a special. It had its own thing and it failed. So for a coin like Ethereum or AVAX or some of these to fail like Luna, it's not likely, right? The only way something like these are going to fail is just because they can't afford to keep the lights on. Like Harmony One can't afford to keep the lights on, or there's an exodus or whatever, right? The chance of them failing or one of these failing, it would be much different than how Luna did. I don't mean, let's see, I don't mean the fact that ETH ended doing ridiculous. I mean, at the time, okay. But not much longer than ADA hit the scene. Yeah, I wish someone gave me the memo to buy Cardano at like a penny. All right, let's see how we're doing on some metrics here. Bitcoin 20,757. I still think it's gonna break this cycle where it crashes below the previous all-time high, the previous bull market all-time high of this yellow line right here, right at 19. It could happen today. All right, let's do a poll, guys. My answer is yes, and I think it's going to happen today. I'm going out on a limb and saying Bitcoin is going to break the previous all-time high of 2017? And that was 19,666. Is that correct? On this chart, it was 19,666. 19,666. This chart, it was 19,798. I think it's going to break 19,000. You put in no. Yep, you're wrong. 60. How many votes do we got? Yes, we got 3 votes. Why does it make it so difficult for me to vote? So tasty. Who is this sexy mofo? Do you guys like my girlfriend? That's the first time I've ever showed. That's Sheila. That's the first time I've ever showed my girlfriend in a thumbnail. So tasty. Free market. What is that? My policeman? What do we got here? I need something to watch. What is this?
So how does it make you feel? You can sense the waves. You know how strong they are. Like swimming in rough surf. You feel they could crush you.
Oh no. What?
Or take you under. You just have to let it take hold of you.
This looks horrible. That looks horrible. Wait. October 21st in on Prime Video, November 4th. Like, oh my goodness. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to vote. All right, yeah, I wanted to vote. 8 votes. We got 75%. Wow. So much so much lost faith in crypto right now. Like, are you kidding me? People are I can't believe how many people are voting yes, man. This is blood in the streets, boys and girls. Blood in the freaking streets. Oh, I got it. God damn it. Why does YouTube prevent me from voting on my own freaking content? Is it considered manipulation? Am I swaying? Is it too much political? No lost faith here, bro. Yeah, you're the only one. Let's see, 22%, 20%. So 2 people believe it won't. 2 people believe it's going to hold. Oh, it's coming. The levee's breaking, bro. The levee is. I don't like. I want Bitcoin to be $300,000 right now. I want Cardano to be $10. I want Ethereum to be 20,000. It's trying to hold. It's trying to hold. I say by the end of the stream, the flush is coming. We got 49 minutes. I think there's a chance that this could break down. Yeah, Kurt, we're nuking, bro. We are freaking nuking. Let's take a look. Actually, let's do free market. Didn't they say you can't be dueling and you can't be questing at the same time? Can I rent out my... I can, so I'm just putting 50. I don't even know what the going rate is. I don't even know what... So I've really been enjoying the Ledger and the Trezor lately, everyone. Highly recommend. Well, if you're not putting... So I've recently changed my attitude towards taking self-custody. It is a very mature thing. You really have to be on top of it. You really have to make sure you have your seed phrases backed up. If you're using your PIN number is not that big a deal. But if you're using hidden wallets, for example, on Trezor, don't forget what that is because you're going to need that to get in. But it really is, and it helps you. It does do a little bit of teaching you how crypto works a lot better. It is a peace of mind. There's a lot going on with things like Celsius rugging on you. If there's a liquidity crisis and something like people are talking about Coinbase going out of business, now I really don't think that's going to happen. But Coinbase said if they go bankrupt, we're keeping your crypto for all intents and purposes. I would imagine all these big wigs have these big firms say similar things. So it's okay if you want to keep some crypto on there just for like trading and what have you. But for the most part, I highly recommend you get your shit self-custodied, especially if you have a lot. It was enticing to earn these interests and these yields, but man, they're practically paying shit for this stuff right now, and the risk is too high. There may be a time in the future where it might make sense, where they're offering good interest again and things get really stable again, and I might move some things back to like Gemini Earn, right? But then again, we're probably going to get regulation with a lot of this stuff. So, I mean, BlockFi has already changed their laws. A lot of these other places already. So there's a lot of shakeout that could come with regulation. I do think most of the regulation will be positive, and I do think we should see some of that by the end of the year. Either way, this is a very risk-on asset class. I do think it's the future, and I would continue to buy the dip. If crypto is too risky for your blood, then there's plenty of great opportunities in the stock market right now. Speaking of which, we should take a look at my Coinbase play. My Coinbase Strangle continues to earn for me. I bought 100 shares at $70. I should have waited, but thanks to the beauty of futures, options, it's working out for me. Now, I considered selling an option in Tesla. The move would have been to do that before it was down $42. Two things though. Tesla has earnings 725, so I could do one 30 days out, and I could do something like sell an 800 for $12. So I could sell a call and earn like $1,300 in credit. But I think there's just too much risk right now, and I don't want my shares to get called away with the stock split vote happening, and it could run into earnings. But statistically speaking, I should have been selling calls this entire time. Kurt says we're about to rally all in Evoverse. You want to talk about a freaking rug pull. All right, let's get that going. I will say the thing about having these buttons close on the Nano whatever, blind signing must be enabled. Great. You can do it with one hand pretty easily. See, I'm doing everything one-handed.
Oh, good for you.
I did.
How was it?
I just did that entire transaction one-handed.
Useless now, isn't it?
Payday today, boys. Gonna sweep the whole. Are you really? My payday is not for another 11 days. And that's going to rent and credit cards. $50 to Cardano and $50 to Harmony One. All right, here we go. Here it comes. Let's go to the 1 minute. Do we need to put a new drawing in here? All right, so we are... No, it's trying to pump, but it's not going to hold. We only need a 5% dip. Are we below the two? I mean, how are we wicking down below the 200 again? The 200 on the weekly? Oh no. I mean, that's looking bullish right there, but it's not going to hold. Wait, why does that say 23,000? It should be down. That's weird. Oh, it's just a wick right now. I guess there's no volume. I mean, oh, that's on the, okay. Let's see how we're doing on the daily. Volume is sort of weak, I guess, at the moment. No volume. Here we go. We're going to lose 21,000. Here comes a flush. Ethereum 1100. Cardano 48 cents. I let it flush. Let my crazy bids get hit. Let Harmony 1. Let's go to 0.009 today, baby. Today. Your attention is on Key and Peele. I don't really pay attention. I have a hard time knowing when payday is too. $15K worth of what? Bro, you need to cash that shit. Go buy Harmony 1. You left 15K on the table? You should be embarrassed. Who cares? So, we get it. You're rich, but go take that 15K and go buy some Harmony 1. Oh, worth the check? So you still have them? Go cash them shits. Go buy 15,000 of Harmony 1 and put it on my validator. That's 555,000 Harmony 1. Oh, you bought... I still don't know how that shit's not... Well, you must weigh like 12 pounds. You eat like a bird. So you eat like a bird. You're probably like what's this guy's name?
Oh,
Batman. What was that movie when he was all skinny? Or Matthew McConaughey in Dallas Buyers Club when he weighed like $112. That's probably you, bro. That's probably why like if I tried to build a PVC gym, that shit would snap. And I'd be calling 911. You ate 3 pounds of ground beef last night? Holy shit. You better go get your colon checked. £3? There's no way you ate 3 pounds of ground beef in one setting. What's that mukbang? We need mukbang video of that shit, bro. All right, what's Biddy doing? Did it dip below 21,000? I'm disturbed that I know what mukbang is now. Thank you, Farnswoggle. Easy, bro. You did not eat 3 pounds of ground beef. Like, there's YouTube channels of professional eaters. You'd have to be a professional eater. 3 pounds is a lot, bro. The gut bomb you would have. That's a lot. Like, I don't even understand. Check Discord. Is this okay to show it on stream? When your cat gets into NFTs, let's see, general. Just because I see a pot with, I don't even know that that's 3 pounds of ground beef. But you ate that whole thing? You ate that whole thing? I told you there was crazy alpha in this Discord. How many likes do we got? I want to give the Discord link out, but I doubt we have 15 likes. 12? Is that correct? 12 likes? Holy shit. Holy shit, boys and girls. Pretty soon I'm going to have to raise it to 20 likes, but we need 3 more likes. I'm not giving you a like today either. You're going to have to earn it the hard way. All right, just because I see it, I can go throw 3 pounds of ground beef in a pan. I want to see this shit going down your gullet mukbang style. You know, the other day I was watching my stream and I saw some fuzzies. How are we looking? Fuzzy check. Are we good? All right, I think we're good. My volume's a little bit higher than I'd like, but I'm not gonna rug pull you on this right now. Okay, let's say this is 3 pounds. I make veggies up and put them in tubs, and that's what I throw in my salads for the next 3 days. Just because you cook 3 pounds of ground beef doesn't mean you ate 3 pounds of ground beef. And eating 3 pounds of ground beef for dinner, like, is this all you ate? You just sat there with a fork and shoveled this in your pie hole? Or did you like put this in a taco salad? Did you do some chips? Did you do some salsa? Did you do some cheese? I mean, what'd you do with this shit? And then still, man, 3 pounds? Like, that, I feel like, I thought you ate like a bird. I know you do OMAD, but that's a lot, and that's unhealthy, bro. That's your rectum is bleeding right now. But next time, I want proof. A little ketchup. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Ketchup and a bowl of ketchup and ground beef. Even when I ate ground beef, I would need some cheese, some lettuce, some Doritos, little seasoning, little taco seasoning, some salsa, some hot ass salsa. Now we're talking. I like me some ketchup, but I don't know if I can just eat ground beef and ketchup. I mean, it's better than just ground beef, I guess. All right. Again, that's not proof that you ate 3 pounds of ground beef. I mixed it with avocado, Greek. Why? That sounds disgusting. But I guess the probiotic. Avocado and salsa sound amazing. Greek yogurt, some banana peppers. That's a weird fusion right there. It's a weird fusion, brother. That's a lot of taste buds popping off when you eat mouthfuls of all that mixed together. I mean, that's weird. It almost sounds good. I don't know about the Greek yogurt part though. I mean, you got to get your semen texture in there, I guess. Oh my goodness. All right. Harmony 1, 21,030. Bitcoin's holding this 21,000. What's the stock market doing? It was very tasty. Use curry seasoning on the meat. I like a good curry. You're just hitting every freaking continent. Brazil, Greece. Is Greek yogurt really from like Greek? Banana peppers would be some like South American shit. You got your Mexico. You got your Spanish curry. You got your Indian. That's one hell of a fusion you got there. Oh, and then you got your ground beef. That's American. You're trying to hit. The only thing you're missing is Antarctica. All right, Coinbase, Tesla. Looks like the market's trying to rally a little. Not really. The Nasdaq's still down 390. E-mini S&P still down 104. Crude oil is starting to try and go green again. That's no bueno. Apple, 130. Let's see what's going on. Amazon, 104. Amazon's kind of a buyable stock. When this might be a good buy. Amazon and Apple might be good buys for very safe assets for when the recovery happens, which I have no idea. Could be 6 months, could be 6 years. Dash, oh, what a fall from its IPO. Meta, they haven't changed the symbol yet. I thought Facebook changed the symbol. Eeh. Man, that shit. Let's look at that on IWM, we need to look at that. We haven't looked at that in a while. The IWM is important to watch because this is when risk starts coming back into the market. Yeek. Yikes. 32%. The QQQ. Let's get this cleared up. All right, QQQ. We've been in a bear market here for a minute. The NASDAQ, 33%. The S&P just officially went in a bear market, but you'd have to be a moron to realize that wasn't already the case. Let's get rid of this. I don't want to get rid of that trend line. We're on the Heikin-Ashi candles now. I still don't completely understand what that means, but we'll get it figured out. Let's see. We just went into the bear market 2 days ago, and now we're hovering at 23%. I think this trend line, I think 30% is on the cards. I think this trend line right here, and maybe dipping below it, will be the bottom. Let's see if these 20-week SMAs are a big deal. So we're on the 20-week SMA for the SPY. We're about 5% away. For the QQQ, like this is almost a guaranteed, right? You'd have to be brain dead to not think we're going to hit the 200 weekly SMA on all this shit, right? I mean, I guess it didn't in the COVID crash. It did in the 2018 crash. So maybe we don't, but I think we will. What was this one right here? 2015? That was just a wick. 2008, we went well below. So 2008. So we're nowhere near 2008 yet, but it's definitely on the table. 2008, it went 40% below. Let's look at, this doesn't go to the .com. Well, that sucks, but I guarantee, it's, yeah, we can get a good enough idea. So we'll say it was probably about right here. .com, it was around 65% below. So, again, I think it's a good time to be buying, but it might behoove you to have some dry powder on the side for if this shit really gets, like, I think it's bloody now, but people are acting like it's end of days, but we're a long ways away from previous end of days, so it could get much worse. It could get, historically speaking, it's not that bad. It feels bad, but it's not that bad. 2018 was pretty bad. It lasted for about 3 months, if I remember correctly. It was such a blip on the radar. That was 24%. I mean, we're already eclipsing that, and it's already lasting longer. But we're nowhere near like 2008, the end of the world. 51% total. And it took about a year and a half. Why my chart looks so weird? What looks so weird about it? Why does your face look so weird? What's so weird about it, bro? Like, what specifically is... Because the candles look weird? Because Bill Skull made me change to Heikin-Ashi. 13 likes, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. I'm not going to give you a like today. We got 28 minutes to get 2 more likes. Smash the like when he's on the mic. I'm waiting, Retro. The entire stream is waiting for you now. The entire stream is... I'm not doing anything until you answer. Now I'm self-conscious. Now I'm sitting here obsessed with why my chart looks so weird. Is it because of the bars? Retro might have had a car pull up. And by have a car pull up, he might be busy for the next 5 minutes. S and a D. The candles, yeah. It's Hike and Ashy. You weren't paying attention last night when Bill Skaw wouldn't get out of my ass about using Hike and Ashy candles. It can help you see trend lines better, I guess. There we go. Let's see if that's 20% at the trend line. That would be pretty amazing. No, 23. This looks like a pretty good trend line bearish. We need to get back above that. I think this is gonna... Trend lines are stupid. We're coming to this, guys. We're coming to this right here. See, like right here. We're gonna dip to at least this right there. We're going to the 200. We're going below. IMO, we're going down at least another 9%. All right, Bitcoin. Have we flushed yet? Still really holding strong to this 21,000. Yeah, I really don't see any huge advantage over Hike and Ashy versus regular candles. But then again, to me, this is just a pretty way to see what the price is. I mean, the 200 on the weekly is a pretty decent indicator to watch and this and that. But at the end of the day, I mean, what does it matter? Like, historically speaking, that often it doesn't break below the 200. That don't mean shit. That doesn't, I mean, I guess statistically speaking, it means a little bit, but you don't know. We don't know. That maybe this time is the time it doesn't. Maybe this is the time it starts changing the statistics. Markets are efficient. Markets are true. The market, like what's going on in the market right now, and in my opinion, again, the Fed needs to hike rates. And they should be like, emergency meeting today. You know what? We're going to raise it another 0.75 today. They should have raised it 150 basis points yesterday, minimum. So I would expect at minimum to be another 0.75 next week. Ideally, maybe just even do one, right? We'll have to see how it shakes out, but we're on pace. So in my opinion, 0.75 was not enough. So we're in for pain at least for the next month. I think it needs to be, another 7.75 to 100, 75 to 100, if not more. And we're probably in some pain for the whole summer. Hopefully the economy, jobs, they're firing. They knock on wood, like I'm in an industry where if you're highly skilled, there's a lot of opportunity for us, but that could change on a dime too, I guess. Like, so you never know, right? You never know. But job freezes, unemployment's going to go up. We're going to have to see how things play out. Supply chain and gas. And now the housing crash. Everyone's talking about the housing crash is about to come. That won't be good. I mean, so there is people are talking in the days right now. So if you're investing right now, again, I don't think it's a bad time to invest because we don't know. It could turn around, but there's nothing I can see on the horizon why we should turn around right now. But the market does unpredictable things all the time. At the end of the day, you can invest right now. And if you could sleep at night, that means you didn't invest too much. If you can sleep at night, we'll eventually be right. Do you really think, if you don't believe that the stock market will eventually reach new all-time highs, then you don't believe in the United States economy, right? And the world economy for that matter. But for overall, we're talking about stocks in the United States. Crypto is a bit more worldwide, but it's still dominated by, the United States is a big chunk of that. And then, you got your Canadians, I guess. China's obviously big into that. But at the end of the day, if you don't believe that the stock market's going to recover, then you don't believe in the United States. And if you don't believe in the United States and the stock market, crypto is most certainly going to suffer too, at least in the short term. Maybe the United States and the stock market do fail, but then crypto would be like crypto. That might be the catapult that starts taking crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all these things to the changing of the world order, which I eventually do think is going to happen. I'm a believer. I probably won't be alive during this time, right? I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. If you're 20 years old, it's going to feel like it's overnight because it could happen in the next 20 to 30 years. But world reserve currencies will change to something like Bitcoin, in my opinion. And in fact, it's what we need as a society. It's really what we need as a society to start making next level moves to advance our civilization. But I don't know if our own greed and country pride and this and that, right? I live in this utopian world where I think at the end of the day, we all need to like come together as one earth, kind of like the fifth element. If you want to like hold on to your pride, like the United States holds on to their pride and the Mexicans hold on to their pride and, you know, Chinese culture and all. If you want to hold on to your culture as a remembrance, that's fine. But eventually we all have to come together as one cause, right? And I think our own greed is what's going to prevent us from doing that. Anyway, sorry for that tinfoil conspiracy theory type, wacko type rant. And what's Bitcoin? It's now down. It's fallen, boys. Here we go. Is it going to hold? Is it going to hold? Let's take a look at my new favorite indicator, the MVRV. Why does this just not stay signed in? It's down below 1 again. I don't know why it showed that it wasn't last night. That's really weird. But this is showing down below 1 again. Historically speaking, values under 1 indicate a price bottom. So this is indicating a price bottom. The lowest it's gotten is around a 0.9, it looks like. So historically speaking, this is a really good time to be buying crypto. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting for one good manipulation and hopefully get some buy limits ordered. And again, I think we got time. I mean, this lasted March. Oh, this only lasted for... Well, this lasted from 10th of March and it crawled back out of it. It gave us 9 days, but Bitcoin was around 7,000 to 7,000 for March, for about 5 weeks. So we got time. We got time to wait some for validation. It looks like this like came down, came up, came down. So I'm patiently waiting. Again, I could throw in my bag right now and I'd be comfortable with it. Very comfortable with doing it right now, but I'm being a little greedy. I'm trying to catch a big fat wick down. Excuse me. All right, 742, 60. That ain't right, is it? Is it really 68 degrees? I thought it was cooler this morning. I'm really bummed I can't buy some Harmony One right now. Going to the chapel. I don't know why that song just popped into my head. What's the air quality like? I got my window open. Air quality's good. It is 68 degrees. What do you know? Again, I won't be streaming tonight, guys. I won't be streaming tonight. I might try and pump out a regular video for you, though. I've been threatening to do that, so make sure you have that subscription. Maybe you have that notification bell. I feel like there's going to be a reason for me to drop an emergency video tonight. We'll see how that goes. $20,900, Ethereum 1,100, Cardano 48 cents, Harmony 1 holding up. So we're just waiting to see what happens to Bitcoin right now, really. Is Bitcoin going to dump? How's the vote coming? 15 votes. 80% of the people think we are breaking the previous all-time high. That's insane. I did not I did not expect that. Actually, let me pull up Twitter. See what's going on in crypto Twitter. I want to check this bro out. Do I follow this guy? Holy shit, he tweets too much. U.S. Treasury officials say Department is monitoring activity in cryptocurrency market. Recent turmoil underscores urgent need for regulatory frameworks. I should have saved that for my emergency meeting tonight. This week so far, Monday bear market, Tuesday mass layoffs, Wednesday Fed hiking. Pope doubles down on NATO Ukraine comments. Russian invasion was provoked. Fauci tests positive for COVID. White House says Biden is willing to use, this is a great Twitter, Defense Production Act if it can help oil refining capacity. Bitcoin weekly RSI most oversold in history. It's about to be more oversold. The last time the Fed hiked rates 75 basis points in November 1994, it cut rates 7 months later. There we go. And I think it'll be shorter this time, but let's do another fat hike like today. How many months until Biden is slamming Powell for not cutting rates fast enough and Amethyst? No, he needs to freaking increase rates. Biden, you freaking idiot. All right, let's do crypto Twitter. See what these fools are saying. idiot, Bitcoin. Well, who's Technic? Annalise. If you're still in crypto, I love you. All right, let's see what T Analyst has to say. Today is the only 5th day in Bitcoin history that the daily RSI. I don't understand. 1,000 less than 50? The other RSI, oh, great. Oh, so the RSI is under 50. Interesting. Oh, man, I just got really hungry, everyone. Come on, guys, you gotta talk to me. I feel like I'm talking to myself right now. Just say something, even if it's something stupid. Like, what are you doing this exact second? I got 13 minutes to go. There's crickets going on. Oh, I need a cricket. I need to add some buttons. What do I need to add? I need to get this. Actually, I better do this to make sure something doesn't pop up I don't want to see. All right, yeah. Let's see. What kind of, we need a whip? Oh, whip. Crickets. Maybe a choo-choo train. A fart. We definitely need a fart sound. We waiting for you to discuss why the Fed hike. I've already discussed it at the very beginning of the stream, bitch. The bonds in the stock market in history have shown. So in 1980, the Fed, the interest was too high. The market said, man, this is where it needs to be. The Fed raised it 500 basis points and then cut it like 550 a month later. And then 2 months later, it raised it 400 basis points and then it lowered it 450 a month. And it curbed inflation. It got it completely under control. The bond market is saying it needs to be at 2.5% right now, minimum. The bond market is saying it should have raised it 150 basis points yesterday, minimum. Right? So again, let's get it done. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. Let's get this shit under control. We're pussyfooting around like a bunch of pansies right now. Well, there's methods that have worked in the past. Volcker. Go Google it. Maybe I'm wrong, but so far what we're doing is not working. So far what we're doing is not working, everyone. And again, history. Volcker. These charts show how bad the economy was. Oh, paywall. Paywall. $9 a month? Yeah. Kiss my ass. The great inflation Volcker taught us many lessons. I need pictures, people. How bad was the period of great inflation? The inflation rate at a mere 1% in 1965 hit 14% by 1980. They say we're at like 8.6% right now, though most people believe that's a lie. I'm probably on the fence that it is much higher. Unemployment trended up from a low of 3. Does this all sound familiar? 3.5% to 9.7% in 1982. The stock market was in the dumps. Oil prices jumped off the charts. Holy shit! 42 years later, everything, all of this is happening. The stock market, President Richard Nixon and Jimmy Carter became desperate enough to tinker with price controls. The result being disastrous. What were the price controls? Volcker in office for only 2 months. Talk about a big dick power move. Took the radical step of switching Fed policy from targeting interest rates to targeting the money supply. The days of easy credit turned into the days of very expensive credit. The prime lending rate exceeded 21%. What's it at now? Like 11, 12, 13? I'm not even sure. Unemployment reached double digits. We're on pace. We're on pace for that right now. The dollar depreciated. I don't think that's happening yet. Volcker's tough medicine led to not one but 2 recessions before. So we're already in a recession. They just are not admitting it yet. We're starters, blah, 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 blah. Another lesson. Doing what he knew was, we were also fortunate. So, I don't know, this is a lot of words to make it look like he took a lot of shit, but it ended up working. So maybe what's his face? J-Pow's taking a lot of shit. Maybe he's smarter than all of us. Who was I watching? Or I was reading oh, yeah, there's this other YouTuber I've been watching. He says Powell's not very good at speaking to the public. I think he works, when I listen to him talk, he works for me. Let's see. When Volcker ruled the Fed. There's a reason the Fed spent much of its time tightening monetary policy. Inflation averaged more than 7% a year from 1970 to 1984. So the Fed funding rate, ending rate, 3.7, ending rate 13% from 71 to 74. The S&P went down 7.52. 5% to 20%. The stock market, the S&P went up. So look at this. They started raising rates and the stock market took off. Ending rate 2015 to 2018. So it went from 2.5% down to 0 now. I don't know. Everything I see in here keeps saying we need to be more aggressive raising the rates. Bitcoin 2840. I got like 7 minutes to go. I really want this to I'm desperate for this to crash below the previous all-time high in the next 6 minutes. 6 minutes? Wrap on. Technically I can go late today because I'm working late tonight, but I want to start getting the adult things done. Maybe I can work in a nap today. Maybe I can work in the emergency video. There's going to be an emergency video later today. Maybe, guys. 50-50 chance. Emergency video. You're not going to want to miss it. An alert. A huge alert. If you miss it, it could be the worst mistake you've ever made in your life. Yeah, I'm doing a switch cutover. Who is that sexy mofo? Let's see what's going on. Avatar 2 trailer. Are you kidding me? I loved Avatar. This looks cheesy AF so far. My Sully? That looks like CGI AF. That looks pretty dope. Uh-oh, they have machine guns now.
I know one thing. Wherever we go, this family is our fortress.
I want to see that. I want to see this, man.
Black Adam, what have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
Was that James Bond?
I was a slave until I died.
Here comes the copyright strike.
Then I was reborn a god. My son sacrificed his life to save me.
Open fire!
Now, I kneel before no one.
In this world,
Yeezy!
they're heroes.
I feel the pain in my city wherever I go.
They're
Does this not get you pumped up?
heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do.
My vision has shown me the future. You have two choices. You can be the destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior. That's up to you.
Behind you!
Did he just catch a rocket?
He got a rocket.
All black anything. You know my fresh coat.
Oh, that's Jay-Z right there. Was that Jay-Z the whole time? I love me some Jay-Z. That looks both cheesy and awesome. I don't know if that's going to be amazing or cheesy. Is there another Spider-Man? All right. Now that I went completely off the rails with that, Bitcoin 20,000. What was I going to do? Oh, I went to YouTube real quick. I just wanted to see what did George have anything to say today? Nigel's still cooking rice bowls. Why is this, like, I haven't watched this guy since Nigel brought him up, and it just still keeps freaking suggesting it. Oh, I'm on the wrong one, that's why. The truth. You can't handle the truth. This Maverick of Wall Street's interesting if you haven't watched them. The Fed is lying. No George? No George this morning? There's got to be some George. What happened with Bitcoins in the market? George is sleeping in today. I think he was in the airport last night. All right, 8 a.m. One last check. Bitcoin 20,907. There will be an emergency stream later tonight discussing the fact that Bitcoin crashed below well into like $18,000-$19,000. 13 likes, so close, everyone. It has to be 15 likes while live. Again, I won't be streaming tonight. Coin toss on whether I post that video. Be sure to hit the subscription. Be sure to smash the likes. Comment down below. I probably won't read them because comments on YouTube are broke. Broke is a joke. Anyway, I'll see you 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there. You're in F and Square. Love you all. Peace.